So this is the Sputnik Chandelier ceiling light. So this is what it looks like coming out of the box. This comes in different varieties where there's four, six, or eight bulbs. This one is the one with eight bulbs. And when it comes, it's pretty easy to set up. And so I was able to assemble everything. And these are the bulbs that I'm using. And so one thing I want to add here is that I'm going to create what's called pigtails, okay? And so what I'm doing is I'm taking a regular electrical wire and I'm creating 4-inch basically extensions that I'm going to use that's going to make my wiring a little bit easier. And so what I'm doing is I'm taking off and exposing about 1 inch on both ends of each wire. And so what this allows me to do is when I'm wiring this to the ceiling, okay, I don't have to take 8 wires basically and try to fit them into one connector. It's kind of difficult, especially because I'm going to be standing on this, up on the ceiling. And so here is my setup. And as you can see, there are um, there's basically 8 black and 8 white, and it's going to be pretty difficult if you want to bunch them all together. And so what I'm doing is I'm taking all the black, okay, and I'm basically splicing them together. And here, okay, I'm going to take my pigtail that I just created, okay, and I'm going to basically bind these together first. And so later when I connect this to my connection in the ceiling, I just have to connect the one pigtail that's hanging out of this. And so I'm going to do the same thing for the white wires. And so once these are binded, I'm going to take some electrical tape um, and basically um, fasten it, and just so that nothing comes loose when it's up there. I'm going to do it for the black, and then I'm going to do it for the white. And so this is going to make my wiring a whole lot easier. As you can see, that's my pigtail that's hanging out on the bottom there. And that's what I'm going to use, okay, to connect to my main sources of power. That's going to be attached and hanging in the ceiling. And here we go. And so as you can see, I have my one pigtail that's in the connector versus basically 9 wires that could be going in all different directions. And so if you do it this way, it's going to be a whole lot simpler and a whole lot easier and quicker. And so once I attach it to the ceiling, this is what it looks like. And using the bulbs that I showed earlier, and so these are dimmable. And because there's 8 lights, it's actually giving off a lot of light. And so we chose to use the daylight ones. And so it goes great with my other recessed lighting. And I'm getting a lot of light. This was simple to do.